A regular question, whether domestic or commercial, is how and when should I consider a battery? So the first thing we need to have if we have a battery is surplus solar. So if we're not making any excess solar energy, there typically isn't anything left over to charge a battery. So big tick points for people in the domestic arena for a battery would be if someone is on a rural property where they had water pumps for their water and to flush the toilets. Well, if there's no power, you can only flush the toilets once. So having a battery has a great level for people in rural areas because you can still at least flushing the toilets. Obviously, if you're not at home and you're making solar, then you can use your own energy after hours, and you're being grid independent for your fridges and freezers and so forth if there's no power in the street. Commercially, like how we use ours is our battery. Its main purpose for us at work is if there was no supply in the street, then our phones still work, our computers still work, the lights are still on, so we can still take calls, dispatch calls, communicate with team. So our show still goes on. If you were retail, obviously having the point of sale and so forth still running, so people can still check out for the till. Having all the lights in the shop still running, so you don't have to evacuate the shop because people are going to trip over things. So so commercial and domestic have different considerations, but still at the start, we really need excess solar to be able to charge that battery.